So this is the 26th of May 2025. Today is a Monday and the time is 2:21 p.m. So I just wanted to share this moment with you, a few things on my mind that I want to share with you. So of course this is my life of Queenideas, a Nigerian girl living with muscular dystrophy. Rather, a Nigerian girl living above muscular dystrophy. So I'm just trying to test out this type of content to see if you would like it. And the phone I'm even using is not my main filming phone. This is my itel S23. It's also up for sale. I want to sell it. I need the money for something else. So what was on my mind, what inspired me to create this video was me screaming I was calling my caregiver. I didn't know if she was washing clothes earlier, so I didn't know if she had finished. So she served me breakfast while washing clothes. She came in to serve me breakfast, which I ate, by the way, in the afternoon. It's not been that long, or rather it's been long I finished eating. So, and the table I use in eating is still the same thing as my work table. So I needed it cleared so that I can be able to work. And she was, you know, she didn't come to clear the table, so I was calling her name. She didn't answer. I had to increase my volume. I was now screaming, and after a while I would stop. After a while I would start again. And we're in the same house. So she always says she doesn't hear me, and I don't know how true that is, because when she eventually answers me with a low voice, I can hear her from where I am. But when I'm screaming on top of my voice, she's not hearing me. Although she was sleeping when she came out, she was sleeping, and she said she didn't hear. So that got me thinking. I was like, if she has to work with me for like a year, if I have to keep changing caregivers maybe after a year, and probably God has ordained that I'll live for 100 years. So that means, like, if this challenge started from day one and I needed a caregiver from the day I was born, and God ordained for me to live 100 years, for example, so that means, and each year I have to change a caregiver. That means I would have had to change 100 caregivers in my lifetime. That's what it means. And the truth about caregiving job, my experience with them so far is that the job seems to be stressful for them, I think, in the sense that because of I'm still able to work, which I pray that I will still be able to work all the days of my life, because I'm still able to work, so I will need being helped to get up. Yes. From my research, my findings, I got to know that there is a wheelchair that can enable somebody to get up, but that's a lot of money. We're talking about $10,000. Yeah, if you have to convert it to naira, that should be like 15 million naira. See, it's a lot of money. That's why I'm not even going there at all for now. I know that time will come when I'll be able to. God can also surprise me the same way He surprised me with this electric wheelchair. I was planning to start a fundraiser for it, and God just laid it in somebody's heart to provide it for me. That's a lady, and from what she even told me, she had to source the money from her other people. She was not, as in, it was not just only her money. She went the extra miles to get other people involved to be able to raise the money for me. And wow, that is that's a very rare thing to find for a stranger, somebody that does not know me from Adam. I did not meet her to help me get the chair, or I didn't know her from Adam. So when you talk about God at work, it was just God. And she even told me that whatever, as in whatever it is I'm doing in my prayer room, or however I'm relating with God, whatever it is I'm doing in my secret place, I should keep doing it. That was what she told me. So, but God has been so kind to me. I know that I've enjoyed His graces so much, and I pray I shall continue to enjoy His graces all the days of my life in Jesus' name. Amen. So I was like, if I have to live 100 years, so that means I would have changed 100 because they actually do need, um, rest. Okay, so while they are resting and I need help, what do I do? Because I'm still able to walk, which I'll keep being able to walk. What if I need help with going? Maybe I want to go to toilet, or maybe I need something that's my hand, as in I'm not able to reach because I can't bend. And I can't be sitting on the wheelchair when I can still be able to walk. I don't want to lose my walking ability because I don't want to be a disturbance to anybody. I'll now be sitting on wheelchair. Moreover, when I sit for a long time, my buttocks start to pain me so much. So I'm happy that I can still walk, and I pray I will still be able to walk. So I can't imagine being restricted to wheelchair all the days of my life. No, I want to be able to walk. I want to keep being, no matter how hard. Despite that it's very hard for me now, like I struggle with walking, but the fact that I can still do it, it's a miracle for me, and I will hold it tight. So while I know that it's so much stress for my caregivers to be lifting me up, which I try to limit the number of times they help me. So usually they help me get up from the chair, from my bed in the morning. One, then I go to pool. Sometimes I will need help to sit on the toilet seat. Many a times I try to do it by myself, though it's very risky because I've fallen in the process of doing it by myself, but I still try to do it by myself, you know. So let me just add that. So helping me sit on the toilet seat, two, helping me get up when I'm done, three, that's it for the day. Okay, then in the night when I'm sleeping, to get up and ease myself, not to get up entirely from the bed, that's to get up from a lying position to sit. I'll still need help, but a lot of times I try to do it by myself, and it makes me to hold my way for a long time because I'll be thinking of how I'm going to get up, you know. So, and eventually when I get up, sometimes I just called the help of my caregiver. I just call her to come and help me, and she comes to help me. But I limit that, especially these days. I try to minimize it, you know. And the complaint that she was even giving that made me to, stop calling her. Like I try my best to get up by myself, but it's really very difficult for me. It's really a stress. It's really a very big burden for me. But I also think that the complaint she gave about her hand paining her, I suspected that could be the reason. So I now try my best to get up by myself, and I also limit the amount of water that I take as a result. So at the end of the day, 3 times plus the night, or let's say maybe once in the night or 2 times in the night. Let me just take it extreme. Let's say 2 to 3 times in the night. So in a day, I need help with either getting or sitting down like 5 times in a day. So add that every day. That's say 30 days in a month, right? 5 times, and that's 150 times. That's a lot, if you agree with me. So then on top of that, they have to still, help me with bathing and what again, domestic chores, you know. But because we are just two in the house, so the house is hardly dirty. So, and I've also trained this my current caregiver because she was not a tidy person when she came in. So I taught her how to be tidy, how to clean, wash the dishes immediately after eating, so that that doesn't become a chore, because that's what I used to do when I was still able to do it. I used to wash the dishes, wash even back of pots, because growing up we did not have, my parents, my dad especially, did not allow us to use gas. He was so scared about burning down the house. So we grew up using stove to cook. So I would always take the back of pots downstairs, because we were living on the second floor. The first place we lived was first floor. Later on, we moved to another house where we were living on the second floor, and I think we lived the longest in that house. So I would take the pot downstairs and wash the back of pot. I'll go and get ashes from the people that sell akara in our street, come back, wash the back of pot. I did that for many years, so I didn't allow washing of plates to be a chore. A chore, right? Chore. I think that's what it's called. Let me check the dictionary. Chore. I think it's called chore. Don't mind me. Oh. Sometimes like this, somebody can be confused on the right pronunciation of a word. Let me check. I'm checking my Merriam-Webster. Ah, sorry. Chore. 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 Okay. Chore. So I did those chores for many years. I have 6 brothers, as you may already know, and being the only girl, I was built with doing domestic chores. Although we also had house helps growing up, but my mom would not allow me to, just be idle. I would always be, even I used to go to the shop when I was of age, Whenever I come back from school, I schooled in a boarding school. Whenever I come back during holiday, I would go to the shop to assist my mom. So that was it. I was grooming her, that because she used to leave dishes, and they'll be there, maybe morning dish with afternoon dishes with evening dishes. It will now become many, and it will now become a work. So I taught her to wash dishes immediately after we finish eating, and she has been doing it. That's a great improvement. Also sweeping the kitchen to keep it tidy, cleaning the tabletop gas so that it doesn't get rust in it. So I taught her a lot of things that she was not used to, and I'm happy so far. She's learning. She has greatly improved. She used to be very sluggish, as slow as myself. I'm even faster than her in some things, But now I can see her multitasking. She's doing well. So speaking about influence, I've been a great influence in her life, if I myself should say so. Yes, I have. And even though that I don't want to disturb her sleep, I would have called her so that you will hear from the horse's mouth. 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 What's wrong with me? Okay, so that's just it. I don't want the video to be too long so that it can easily upload. I know it should be up to 10 minutes already. At the same time, I'm thinking of just posting it without editing, because if I have to edit, that will now take me time again to start watching the videos. I'll now start trimming the parts that I did all those mistakes. I'm just going to be posting them raw. So tell me if you like this kind of content. Anyway, I would see that from your reaction. If you watch till the end, don't forget to leave a 100% emoji, as we always do. And if you enjoyed watching it, leave me my favorite brown love emoji in the comments. I'll use the opportunity to still market my services and products to you. Yes, please don't scroll away at this point. I sell consultation sessions. Yes, I'll help you with clarity, guide, strategies, you know, and the technical know-how to start a content creation journey and excel in it. This is something I'm passionate about. This is something I've been doing for years, and I have results to show. As you can see, my YouTube award over there. The audience have garnered over time. My community on Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube are all results. Recently, a professor in South Africa consulted with me, and she just started her Facebook, which is less than a month. Now she's monetized, you know. So I've not been collecting testimonials, and also because I've not been marketing my consultation service that much, so people have not been coming for it. But the few people that have come so far, they are doing well, and I should start collecting reviews so that they can speak for me, right? So that's it. I offer this consultation. So if you need to start your content creation and social media journey, I'm your go-to expert, especially if you are um you already have a source of income, because it will take a while before you start making money from content creation. That's the truth. And you need to be consistent. So you just need the skills. Start doing it bit by bit. Maybe one video in 2 weeks or even a month. Gradually, before you know it, you become consistent. But if you are passionate about it like myself, of course, you'll be able to do one video in a week at least. So, and I always encourage people to just start with YouTube, like have a long form video. Then from that long form video, you can just post, repurpose it for short forms like 1 minute, 30 seconds, and now you can have up to like 5 clips that you will be able to post. So this is my service that I can guarantee you of results. Otherwise, your money will be refunded back to you. Use my consultation service. You will gain the clarity, the strategies you need, the technical know-how. When you want to start, what niche should you build? First of all, what is your purpose of starting? Is it just to make money, or you want to also make impact? I will help you discover your hidden purpose that you probably don't know, and also your potentials. Which of your potentials should you harness? You have your talents, you have your skills, your passion, your desires, experiences, interests, and pain. So these are parts of your potentials that you can harness one or two of them in your content creation. Then what are your talents? What are you so good at that you haven't undergone any professional training, and you can do it better than average? That's your talent. So I will help you to uncover them, and what value can you package to serve your audience. How do you structure your content so that you don't struggle with creating consistently, so you can create from a place of ease and consistency. Then um how understanding how social media works, I will expose a lot of tips and strategies and tricks, on how you can make this a success for yourself. So you need that consultation session with me, okay? Even if you have already started, still consult with me for more clarity and speed, and I'll be able to guide you. So to book a session, just visit my website www.queenideas.net to book a session, okay? And that's it for this video. I also sell land. Yes, how will I forget? I sell land through a reputable real estate company called Homeland Group. See, if you live outside Nigeria, your currency is probably higher than Naira. If you live in US, UK, your currency is obviously higher than Naira. Investing in Nigeria is um, one of the good decisions you'll be making to grow your money, so that your money can work for you in years to come. Imagine using your $2,000 to buy a property in Nigeria, a land, you know, and few years from now, your money has multiplied, as in the value of that land is now like 10 million naira, which should be about maybe $8,000, that without you doing anything. I think that's a wise decision. If you decide to use that money to start business, it will require your time. And of course, business is not guaranteed. You may make a lot of mistakes and ruin the money. But if you use the money to buy a land, you are sure that that land will only appreciate with time. You understand? And with this real estate company that I'm talking about, your investment is secured. Nothing like government coming to demolish in the future, because they do their due diligence before acquiring their lands, their estates. So I recommend them with my full chest, and you can buy from me. Each purchase I make, I get a commission. Yes, I get a commission. And if you're interested in the business as well, you can request for more details and I'll give you, okay? So maybe you are looking for you are somebody that you're looking for a source, another source of income. You can venture into real estate. You know, every sale you make, you get a reasonable commission. And the only risk in it is if the properties you're selling are legit. And with Homeland Group, you're sure that you're not going to have any problems with your clients in the future because it's a reputable real estate company and they do their due diligence for acquiring any properties. So I don't want to talk so much on this. You can WhatsApp me um, via the number. Like I said, I don't want to edit this number. I have a particular line I use for this business, a WhatsApp line. So let me just find it and call it for you. I don't want to edit this video. So hold on, okay? I'll call the number for you. I'll also leave the number on what's in the comment section and also in the description. 09029461161. So if you're outside Nigeria, you have to add +2349029461161. So I can't wait to get your WhatsApp message so that we can discuss this business and you can get your properties immediately. You can even send somebody to come and inspect for you on your behalf, and your documents will be sent to you via DHL. Okay, so that's it. I hope this video was not a waste of your time. Again, if you watched till this point, I know I've said this before, but if you still went ahead to watch it till this point, leave a 100% emoji 2 times. Yes. On that note, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Love it. Okay, give it a thumbs up. That's what I mean by loving it. That's how I tell my Facebook audience to love my post. So like it and share it if possible. I will appreciate that. On that note, I remain Oluchi Sonia Okwena, aka Queenideas, a content and social media strategist, also a disability and lifestyle influencer based in Oka, Anambra State, Nigeria. Alright, bye for now. Bye. And now I'm pressing my remote. This is what I'm